Chapter 2 More on Windows 10. Windows 10 is the most recent version of the Microsoft Windows operating system. There have been many different versions of Windows over the years, including Windows 8 released in 2012, Windows 7 2009, Windows Vista 2006, and Windows XP 2001. While older versions of Windows mainly ran on desktop and laptop computers, Windows 10 is also designed to run equally well on tablets. Features of Windows 10. Beyond browsing, Windows 10 helps in removing distractions from the articles. It helps in getting more work done on the internet. With the help of Microsoft Edge, one can type and write directly on the internet. One can search instantly with the use of Cortana. Ways of finishing faster. In Windows 10, one can seek his task in a single view and create virtual desktop for more space and grouping the project like Office apps or games. One can stay focused with easy way of snapping apps in place and optimizing space of the screen to do this. Using multi-windows on desktop. In Windows 10, different windows can be opened at the same time. This option is present next to the folder icon. You can see the apps side by side by clicking on them. You can organize your work with the additional desktop. Getting help. Windows 10 provides help to its users whenever it is asked for. You can also click on the web option if you want to search the information from the web. You can save the searched information in the collection box. Press the F1 key from within Windows or any desktop program. Got you covered. The most secured Windows build ever is Windows 10. Windows Defender, the inbuilt antivirus, protects the system against spyware and viruses. Logging in with Smile. Windows 10 can be unlocked with look or touch feature. It is the most precise method. You can directly log in with this secure method. Fingerprint reader and illuminated IR sensor is required. Searching with Cortana. Cortana can give you information on weather, any calendar events or reminders, some news articles and many other things you may be interested in. You can use Cortana to search for anything, either on your computer or on the internet. Just type what you are looking for. Step 1. Enter a search or command in the search field. The search results appear. Step 2. Click the item you want to open. Task View. Another new feature in Windows 10 is Task View, which lets you have several desktops open at a time. A desktop is a set of apps that are saved on the same page. If you have a lot of apps that you are switching between, you can group them into a few different desktops and then switch between desktops instead of constantly minimizing one window to get to another. View windows and desktops. To view your open windows and desktops, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click the Task View button on the taskbar. All the windows that are open are reduced to thumbnails, letting you switch between apps quickly. Smart Bit. Win key plus D is a shortcut to display and hide the desktop. Step 2. Click the window or desktop you want to view. Adding a desktop. To add a desktop, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click the Task View button on the taskbar. The Task View pane opens and displays the preview of all the open windows. Step 2. Click the New Desktop button. A new desktop is added with nothing on it yet, but any app you open while this desktop is selected will be added to it. Step 3. Open the apps and windows you want to display on the new desktop. Moving windows between desktops. You can also move windows between the different desktops. Step 1. Click the Task View button. Step 2. Click and drag a window thumbnail to another desktop's thumbnail. Removing a desktop. If you no longer require a desktop, you can get rid of it. Step 1. Click Task View button. Step 2. Click the desktop's Close button. That desktop closes. If you had any apps still running on that desktop, they will be moved over to the next available desktop. Taskbar. The Windows 10 taskbar is at the bottom of the screen, giving the users access to the Start menu as well as the icons of frequently used applications. The icons in the middle of the taskbar are pinned applications, which is a way to have a quick access to the applications you use frequently. On the right side, the taskbar features the notification area, which informs the user of things like internet connection, laptop battery, etc. Configuring the taskbar. By default, you can move and resize the taskbar, but if you wish, you can lock the taskbar so that you do not accidentally drag the taskbar or its border. You can make changes to the taskbar only when it's unlocked. To lock the taskbar so as to prevent changes to it, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Right-click on the taskbar. Step 2. Click Lock the taskbar. A check mark indicates that an option on the shortcut menu is active. To move the taskbar, Step 1. Right-click the taskbar and then click Taskbar Settings. Step 2. Settings pane will open. Go to taskbar location on screen. Step 3. From the drop-down menu, click on left, right or top as desired. You can click bottom to return the taskbar to its default location. To change the taskbar height or width, Step 1. Point to the inside edge of the taskbar. Step 2. When the pointer changes to a double-headed arrow, drag the inside edge of the taskbar to change its height or width when vertical to the size you want it. The height or width can be up to 50% of the screen height or width. To pin an application to the taskbar, to pin or attach the application icon to your Windows taskbar, do the following. Step 1. Search for the application you want to pin in the Start menu. Step 2. Right-click on the application. Step 3. Select Pin to Taskbar option. To unpin an application, just right-click on the application icon in the taskbar and select Unpin from Taskbar. System Setting app. Windows 10 has recognized a lot of system settings into a brand new Settings app. Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Select Settings. Here, in the Settings app, there are a number of categories that encompass most of your computer's settings. Step 3. Click on a category as designed. Step 4. Click a setting subcategory. Each category has some subcategories within it listed in the navigation pane on the left. Click one of the subcategories, such as Notifications and Actions, to view it. Step 5. Customize settings as desired. Step 6. Click the gear icon to go back to the main settings page. Step 7. Click Close when you are finished. Microsoft Edge. Windows 10 includes a new web browser called Edge. Compared to Internet Explorer, Edge is faster, more secure, and more compliant with common web standards. Edge replaces Internet Explorer as the first app that is automatically pinned to the taskbar. Opening Edge. To open Edge, click on the Edge icon on the taskbar. Edge opens to its own start screen, which includes news headlines and weather for your location. The single text field near the top is where you can search for something or enter a website address directly. Adding a web page to favorites. It's easy to add the sites to favorites. Step 1. Go to the site you want to add. Step 2. Click the star button present on the right side of the window. Step 3. Specify a name and location for web page. Step 4. Click Add. The web page will get added to the favorites list. Using reading mode. Edge also introduces a distraction-free reading mode that displays only the article content. Here's how to use it. Step 1. Open a web page. Step 2. Click the reading mode button to turn the reading mode on. Now, there are no headers, sidebars, ads or anything else to distract you from the article. Just the text in a larger, easy-to-read font. Click the Reading Mode button again to turn the reading mode off. Creating a web note. Edge has another feature that separates it from Internet Explorer. That is, its ability to mark up a page as a web note and share it. Step 1. Click the Add Notes button. Step 2. Use the drawing tools in the toolbar to mark up the page. Step 3. When you are done writing on the page, click Save. Specify where you want to save your notes, OneNote, Favorites or Reading List. Step 4. Click Save. Your notes are saved for future use. Here is the list of drawing tools and their functionality. Note tool, description, pen, draw on the page, highlighter, highlight text on the page, eraser, erase markup, add typed note, add a typed note on the page, clip, copy a portion of the page. Lesson sum up. Windows 10 is the most recent version of the Microsoft Windows operating system. Windows 10 has new features like it allows to add multiple desktops, search with the help of Cortana, etc. Windows Defender protects against spyware and viruses. Windows 10 can be unlocked with Look or Touch feature. Task View lets you have several desktops open. Windows 10 includes a new web browser called Edge.